Once there was a scholar who was renowned for his wisdom and knowledge. People from far and wide sought his advice and guidance. However, the scholar had a flaw. He was filled with arrogance and often looked down upon others who were not as knowledgeable as him. One day, a humble farmer approached the scholar and asked, "Sir, what is the difference between wisdom and ignorance?" The scholar, taken aback by the simplicity of the question, scoffed and replied, "You, a mere farmer, dare to question me about such matters? Ignorance is what you possess, while wisdom is what I possess." The farmer, unfazed by the scholar's arrogance, smiled and said, "I see. Thank you for enlightening me." The scholar's pride swelled, and he felt a surge of satisfaction at putting the farmer in his place. Little did he know that the farmer had a different plan in mind. A few days later, the scholar was invited to a grand banquet hosted by a wealthy nobleman. The scholar arrived dressed in his finest attire, ready to impress the noble guests with his knowledge and wit. As he entered the banquet hall, he noticed a familiar face, the humble farmer he had encountered earlier. Filled with indignation, the scholar approached the farmer and exclaimed, "What are you doing here? This is no place for someone like you." The farmer, calm and composed, replied, "Ah, dear scholar, let me enlighten you once again. Ignorance, as you so kindly pointed out, is what I possess. Wisdom, on the other hand, is what I see in your behavior right now." Confused, the scholar asked, "What do you mean?" The farmer gestured toward a corner of the room where the nobleman was sitting. "Look at our host," he said. "He has generously invited you and treated you with respect, yet you repay his kindness with disdain and arrogance. Your behavior is a reflection of your ignorance and lack of wisdom." The scholar's face turned red with embarrassment. He realized that his pride had clouded his judgment and prevented him from seeing the value in others. In that moment, he felt a sense of shame wash over him. From that day forward, the scholar dedicated himself to cultivating humility and open-mindedness. He sought to learn from everyone he encountered, regardless of their social status or knowledge. Through his newfound humility, he discovered a deeper wisdom that came from listening and respecting others. And so, the scholar became a source of inspiration, not just for his knowledge, but also for his willingness to embrace humility. He taught others that true wisdom is not found in one's intellect alone, but in the ability to acknowledge and learn from all beings. May we all strive to foster humility and understanding in our lives, for it is through these qualities that we can create a more harmonious and compassionate world. Until next time, may your path be filled with enlightenment and joy. You were meant for greatness, soar.